Welcome to Mind the Major, where I say use your mind, don't lose your mind, don't get left behind, become a mind. We family over here. Crazy weekend to say the least. But this might not be news to you guys, but it was news to me. Kim has officially filed for a divorce from Kanye West. But if you're like me, you saw this coming from the day they got married. It was said that, as she says, that uh, the whole statement he made about slavery was a choice was the last straw that caused her, to file for a divorce or whatever. Yeah, that whole thing sounds good. That sounds good. But first of all, hit the like button, press subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Like I said, that sounded good. But everybody, if you look at that whole Kardashian clan, that's a cold group there. Definitely a cold group. And you have to start with the matriarch of the family. Cold. Just cold. Pretty much line your daughters up, you know what I mean, for the bag. Constantly lining your daughters up for the bag. It's kind of crazy. I mean, if it was anybody else, and it wasn't her daughters or whatever, they would be calling her, what's that word? Yeah. But this video was more so to speak on the Kim and Kanye thing. But man, I kind of feel bad for Kanye. I really do. I really kind of feel bad for him because he jumped into this relationship with Kim, and I think he wholeheartedly actually loved Kim Kardashian. I mean, it's pretty much apparent. You know, they have 4 kids together. 4 kids. So you already know, like the title, the thumbnail said, when she officially divorces him, she's instantly a billionaire. Instantly. As soon as the ink dries, she's a billionaire. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole reason why I feel, bad for Kanye is because, as everyone knows, he tends to not be all that mentally stable. You understand what I'm saying? And it's, I'm not gonna say if it's totally due to the loss of his mother, but things started, you know what I mean, going left for him, after the death of his mother. In which, I haven't walked in those shoes, but I could see how that could maybe affect someone, you know what I mean, in that manner. And when he actually got involved with Kim Kardashian, you know, me myself looking at it from the outside looking in, it seems as if he looked at them genuinely. He looked at that clan genuinely as a family, you know, which he wanted family. You know what I mean? That's what he was lacking. He was lacking that family dynamic, and he wanted to be a part of an actual family. You understand what I'm saying? And not just a family, but a family that kind of like had their own. Whereas he didn't marry into a situation where, as though every 2 seconds someone would have been asking him for money for something. You understand what I'm saying? For the most part, they had their little show going on or whatever. It was things in the works where, as though there was going to be a bag, you know what I
Cash
mean,
money.
being circulated. Whereas though it wouldn't have been pretty much a financial strain on him. You know, he was blinded by love, but if you ask me, the whole time, you know, he was being lined up. You know what I mean? You can see over the years how the mother has, you understand what I'm saying? The mother has just about lined all of her daughters up for a bag.
Cash money.
You understand what I'm saying? Not more so do this, do that, but you do this first. You get with this rapper or this basketball player. You know what I mean? And if something comes from that and you transition into something else, then so be it. But it's pretty much they were being connected. You know what I mean? She was lining people up like a sniper. Bow, bow. You know what I mean? Just shooting her daughters at everybody. Bow. You know what I mean? Chloe over here. Bow. You know what I mean? Kendall over here. Bow. You know what I mean? Kylie over there. Bow. You know what I mean? Just shooting her daughters all over the place. You know what I mean? But matter of fact, let me. Kylie, which one is the youngest? Kendall, Kylie, well, whatever, the one that's not married to or had the baby by Travis Scott. You know what I mean? I think it was like maybe two of the four girls, or five girls actually. Two of the five girls, I think, have more morals than the rest of the clan. You know what I mean? That would be Courtney and Kendall, I think. You know, they pretty much live pretty much. I don't know how normal you can actually consider. You know what I mean? But they're more so grounded, and it's more so like they do their own thing. You know, but the other three, Courtney, Kim, and Kylie, they pretty much, you know what I mean, got shot at people. You know what I mean? Like I said before, Kim over here, bow. You know what I mean? Courtney over there, bow. You know what I mean? Kylie over there, bow. You know what I mean? Kylie wasn't even of age yet. You know what I mean? And she was lining her up early. Whereas though the average person would have been booked. You know what I mean? Would have been sitting right next to you know what I mean? For being in a relationship with that girl, but you know what I mean? Oh, I'm cool with it. Mom's just like, oh, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? That's the bag. You know what I mean? Secure the bag. You know what I mean? But
Cash
the
money.
whole Kanye thing, if couldn't nobody see that he was being lined up from the beginning, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But also, I want to, you know what I mean, just get somebody eyes to just see this whole thing as it is and not just, you know what I mean, looking at things from a bag
Cash
aspect.
money.
You know what I mean? Aspect. You understand what I'm saying? Here you have Kanye. He's known to been, you know what I mean, not so, like I say, mentally stable over the years. And this situation here, you talking about you losing someone that he actually has feelings for. You know what I mean? You have four kids involved, and he's about to lose not only his wife, the four kids, just the family dynamic itself. You understand what I'm saying? And knowing that he has this mental instability, you know, there's the potential for disaster. There's a great potential for disaster. So I think, whereas though someone who may be that close to him, that he actually listens to, they need to keep eyes on Kanye, man. At this point, they need to actually keep eyes on him. I mean, it was said, I heard somewhere from some outlet that he wasn't doing pretty good now. You know what I mean? In regards to the whole divorce situation. They said he wasn't doing so good mentally right now. So you can imagine when the ink dries on the paper. You know what I mean? And it's official. You understand what I'm saying? People need to start rallying around that man. I know he's said things in the past or whatever. He's done things that a lot of people didn't maybe agree with or understand actually as to why he was saying and doing these things. But at the end of the day, he's a great part of our culture, of the music culture, period. You know, he's an icon. You know, and he should be treated. He's supposed to be looked at as such. You know, and then in the time where we're losing people, you know, we don't need to lose Kanye. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody that's close to him or whatever has, you know what I mean, the ability to be in his immediate circle or whatever, needs to actually, you know what I mean, rally around that man at this point on some actual, you know what I mean, real love type things. You know, hopefully, even though him and Jay had that thing or whatever, I hope that Jay actually reaches out to Kanye. You know what I mean, during his time of need at this moment. You know, I hope Big Brother JayZ, you know what I mean, actually reaches out to him. You know what I mean, and helps him through this thing, man. Not to mention, we can get that long awaited Watch the Throne. You know what I mean? Part 2. But, you know, I had to do it. Come on now. But, like I say, anybody close to that man, rally around that man. You know what I mean? Next time, you know what I mean? You might, you know, it might benefit you to, you know, take the blinders off and listen to the people around you sometimes. Because I know that I mean, it was apparent. You know what I mean? She, you know, broke up a lot of the alliances and friendships that he had established over the years. That marriage in itself destroyed a lot of those relationships and alliances that he had built over the years. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully those alliances and friendships and stuff can be mended in time, you know, after this whole thing settles itself. But like I say, one love to you, Ye. You know what I mean? Keep your head up, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna be good, man. You know? Don't forget, great minds think alike. And everybody has greatness in them. You just never know when somebody's gonna come along, pull that greatness up out of you. So to the next time, like, subscribe, comment, share. It's your boy C Major. 2 in the air.